My life, not yours. Get mad at your own decisions. I'm just here to give my opinion. On these YT streets today, man, we got Beast, aka Beasted Teeth from Clubhouse, man. We got some crazy accusations, but what's even more crazy is on Clubhouse, he had these same accusations, but it was actually with the transgender. I guess he had went on Instagram and was liking transgenders' pictures, and Wack tried to come in and save him by saying, oh, it was a fake page. And even when I was on Clubhouse, like, Beast was kind of weird, man. But today we got a couple of clips for y'all with somebody he was locked up with who actually got a real true story about Mr. Beast, man. Big 100% fact. If y'all could like and subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? You know I'm going to keep bringing that real, that official video, you know what I mean? But Beast of Teeth, man, you got some explaining to do, guy. Fact though, man. I can't believe this. Like, I mean, I could, but I can't. Like, I don't even want to feel like I was associated with this kind of dude. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody really likes him. Not even on Clubhouse. But like I said, man, I got a couple of clips to bring y'all today with somebody he was locked up with to tell y'all himself what type of dude Beast was, man. This man is actually, like, really, really a weirdo, dude. Really a weirdo. But roll them clips, man.
Prototype for what a convict's gonna look like in a movie. That's what Beast looked like, right? Beast was from a barrio in the Inland Empire, and there's a lot of people who know who he is because people have mentioned him in the comments. So anyways, everybody's on the yard, and this is after the workout, and people are playing handball, and people are just, you know, on the side bullshitting. Well, Beast happened to be standing with some woods, right? And some homies, and they're talking, and actually the llavero, the guy for the Southerners who was calling the shots for that ad seg, for that hole, was squatted down in front of Beast, and everybody was kind of hanging around with him. I knew that dude really good. He was a big ass dude. You had Beast standing here. Next to him was a wood. Next to that wood was his celly. So while everybody's right there chopping it up, bullshitting, whatever, the wood, who's not the ones on the opposite side of, or not, the one who's on the other side of the wood next to Beast, turns around and starts watching the handball game that's going on behind them. Beast and the wood next to him, the other wood celly, are looking at the homie, talking, and Beast decided he was gonna horseplay with the wood standing next to him. And you know the tendon that you have right here, the muscle, whatever it is, he, you know, people my age or older, some people call it the Spock, because on Star Trek he did that, you know, he would pinch it and people would fall out. Well, Beast reached over and pinched him right there on that tendon. And the wood, not expecting it, and it hurts. And I'm sure Beast was an asshole. So I'm sure Beast pinched it pretty hard. So he reached over, he pinched it, and the wood went like this, and he yelled, right? His celly spins around, and he sees, all he sees is his celly grabbing his neck, what he thinks is his neck, after he screamed. What's he gonna think automatically? Beast whacked him. Beast must have stuck him in the neck. So he rushed up, he went around his celly, and he hits Beast with a 2-piece. Beast drops flat on his ass. His legs are sticking out in front of him like this, right? And he's dazed. He's sitting there, and the whole yard froze for a second, and Beast spits. His 2 front teeth come out. And they said it was like a fraction of a second, like everybody that was around him looked at the teeth and looked at him, and boom, the whole yard, it's going. The whites and the Southerners are now full-blown melee. Everybody on the little mini yard, and there's probably 18 dudes maybe on that yard. And they're all going at it. The homie Shanky, I've mentioned him in a few videos, and people try to correct me when I mention Shanky and Sharky. Sharky got killed in the riot in Pelican Bay. Shanky got killed in the riot in New Folsom. This was before he got killed, obviously. He was out there. There was a Wood out there who became a legend for the whites a few years later. He's out there. You had some serious cats on that yard, man. And there they all are, locking horns, getting busy. The cops screaming, "Get down, get the fuck down." The gunner, he's dumping out the window, starting with the 37 millimeter launcher, 40 millimeter launcher, whatever they call them. We call him Big Bertha. And he's shooting the rounds into the yard. Boom, 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 boom. It looks like a big Tommy gun. Has a big drum on it, and then he's just dumping in there. Boom, 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 boom. And I know for a fact he fired off at least one live round from the Mini 14. And I believe that's when Beast was on my yard group. When I got back there, I was on his yard group, and he walked around with his 2 fucking front teeth missing for being stupid. And he acted like he was a tough guy, and I didn't care for it whatsoever. I don't think any of the homies on the yard gave a fuck about him. We had to tolerate him. He was an idiot. And after the riot on B facility, they slammed Ad Seg. Ad Seg was actually on lockdown for, I know, at least 2 months. We were on lockdown back there. No yard. We would, obviously, they had to shower us and shit. But there was no group yard. And I remember one day, because I had moved from A section to B section. And Beast was in C section. I was in the last cell. No, second to the last cell in B section, close to the C section lower door. And I remember one day we were bullshitting. My cellie was Kong from Orange County at the time, and we could hear somebody screaming for help. And you could tell it was like a muffled scream. And we were like, what the fuck? And what had happened was Beast sucker punched his cellie from behind and then tried to sexually assault him. And obviously he got washed up after that. I don't remember what happened to the vato. I remember where he's from. Don't remember his name. But the vato that was yelling help, I remember it being kicked around that he needed to get whacked for being a coward and not fighting to the death. It wasn't sure if anything really happened to him, because obviously Beast wasn't going to admit to that, and that vato wasn't going to say that. But if I remember right, Beast, when he sucker punched him from behind, he broke his jaw and tried to take them cakes. That's the only time in my whole over 2 decades in California Department of Corrections that I heard of a Mexican trying to do that to another Mexican. And that vato Beast, he was a punk. He was a coward. He was way bigger than his cellie and still got him from behind. And then literally tried to get him from behind. Had he been hit on the first incident, the second incident wouldn't have happened. Like I said, I can't remember what happened to the dude that was screaming for help. But I know there was talk of hitting him for being a coward.
Hold up. Beast the Teeth? Say it ain't so, man. First off, hold on, man. Y'all know I like to give my opinion at the end of the video or whatever. Shout out to Dub, man. That's the person who was shooting the video. If y'all want to go look him up on YouTube, his name is Dub, D-U-B. But say it ain't so, man. You got a SA charge in jail? What? How do you even... You got a SA charge in jail? Now, see, people knew somewhere with your goofy clown ass. Like, and I'm going to say this off top. He is not from Inland Empire. If he is from like Lancaster or whatever the hell. He is not from San Bernardino. He is not from my hood. I am from San Bernardino, California, east side. Shit, from the east to the west to the north end. San Bernardino, basically. That's I love my city. That man is not from San Bernardino. I know he yell at, and I know people be thinking that's where he really from. This man is not from no San Bernardino. He was arguing with somebody the other day, and the dude was telling him he was from Five-Time Crip, and this goofy ass nigga Beast talking like, I ain't never heard of Five-Time Crip. Who are you niggas? Like, nigga, how you in San Bernardino? How you from San Bernardino and you don't know Five-Time Crip? It ain't even too many Crip gangs like that out there in my hood. It's probably like 3. Colton City Crip, California Gardens, and Five-Time Crip. San Bernardino. Oh, and Magnolia, my fault. Shout out to the Magnolia. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't make no goddamn sense to me, man. How you don't know what's going on in your hood? You's a fake, dog. Niggas been calling this nigga card. Now it's really coming out. Like, now the truth is coming out, man. Will be exposed, Mr. Beast. And this ain't the only motherfucking content I'm finna come with. Best believe that. You gonna keep my city out your mouth, man. But if y'all could like and subscribe, drop a few comments. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Y'all rocking with Beast? How many Beast fans I got out there, man? Tell me what y'all think, man. But rock with your boy. Oh.